when you're using the long method to move plants into Leca, how long do you usually let the plant grow in water or CCS? This question really for me is like, how long is a piece of string? So generally, I want to have the roots that are coming from that long method to be at least 2 inches long and with secondary roots. Beyond that is a bonus. And have I kept plants in the long method for 5 months or more? Yes, I have. Why? Because I just didn't have the time to fix it. I'll show you a plant. This is my philodendron stenolobum. Look, it is just a crazy plant, isn't it? It is absolutely insane. This plant has been sitting in this solution. Well, not specifically this solution because I change it over every few weeks. It's been sitting in this bottle for probably more than 4 months, probably 5 months even. I don't know. And why has it been sitting there for so long? And you can see that it's actually been sitting there for so long because those roots have literally taken up the shape of that bottle because they're still root bound in there. Look at that. Look at that. It is insane, absolutely insane. And they're quite hard. And yeah, so these are the old roots that, you know, would be coming off in that solution. And I absolutely expect that to happen. But a lot of the new roots, you can see the new roots there. This is a new root. This root wasn't there before. So yeah, you can keep your plants in the long method for quite a long time. And it works well. It really does. So when I put this plant in Leca, I expect it's not even going to skip a beat because those roots are so used to living in that nutrient solution. It doesn't even remember at this point what it was like living in soil. So the answer is you can keep it in the long method for quite a long time. And one of the things I see people doing a lot when they're growing their plants using the long method is actually not keeping it in the long method long enough. To be honest with you, I have people say, I put my plant in the long method, it didn't quite work. And when I tell them, look, I've had my plant in the long method for like 3 months, they're like, what? Yeah, so if you can keep your plants in there for really long, a longer time, much longer than most people think. Look at that. Look at that. Those roots are just absolutely insane. So yeah, if you can keep it in there longer, even better. So, I mean, I definitely, depending on the plant and depending on the growing season, where you are, temperature, all those kinds of factors, I generally don't keep my plant in the long method for less than a month and a half at a minimum, because it needs that long in most cases to just get those roots going, get over that initial shock and just be really happy. And of course, in that time, remembering to actually take that nutrient solution out and put in fresh one. And at that point, you're actually not taking the plant out and examining the roots. You're not doing that. Just leave the plant alone and it will do what it needs to do.